Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good night, good everything. This is just a really quick word that I wanted to get out to you all of how important, how extremely important it is for you to learn how to let people go. I don't mean let them go from your prayer life because we still need to pray for all the people we know as much as possible. I'm not saying let them go from your prayer life. I'm saying let them go from your life. It is critical at this point in the game that we pay attention to what God is showing us. I don't care who it is. When God allows you to see that somebody's heart towards you has changed, you have to let them go. Sometimes it's the enemy that has changed their heart towards you by the thoughts and the ideas that he's given them about you. Sometimes it is God. Remember in Genesis, the Bible repeatedly said that God hardened Pharaoh's heart towards Moses and his children. God did that. Sometimes it may be a God thing that he will turn somebody against you, not to cause you harm, but because he does not want that relationship to continue. He alone, God alone, is the only one who knows the hearts of man. And he tells us, instead of just making the assumption that people have good thoughts in their hearts towards us, he tells us in Jeremiah 17:9 that the heart is deceitful above all things. So we can be deceived in our hearts. We can be deceived in our hearts. So you have to make sure that when God shows you, he allows you to see the fruit of that person through, the slighted little jabs that they say, when people kind of talk about you and mock you under the guise of a gift. They throw shade at you in Jesus' name. They say these little things about you directly to you, and they try to make it seem like, they're joking. When he allows you to see the fruit, because you will know them by their fruit, by their actions, by the things that they produce. That doesn't mean that they're bad people. But it may mean that they are bad for you. It may mean that the enemy has access to them, and he will always use people closest to us because those are the ones that can cause us the most harm. The reality of it is that your greatest enemy is the one who used to be your friend. So when God actually just lays it on your heart and says that, this relationship, it can't work. He's trying to protect us. Stop thinking that every time somebody leaves our lives that it's a punishment or that is there to hurt us. A lot of times removal is protection. Let God protect his child. He can see what we cannot. So my word of encouragement to you all is to learn how to let people go. If you can't let people go, there's a real good chance that they have become, in a lot of ways, an idol for you. Let them go. I don't care who it is. Now, I'm not telling you people to leave your marriages because you just don't want them. You're in it now, and unless there's just, I do no abuse at all, or adultery and all that other jazz. Unless it's that, you're gonna have to walk that out with them. But some of these friends that we have, these boyfriends and girlfriends, that we don't have covenants with these people, even some family members, pray for them because their situations they're in and you were close enough to see it. And sometimes God just says he allows us to see things so we can pray for them, not so we can be directly involved with them. Pray for them and let them go. Because it's not fair for you to allow yourself to be bound up and yoked up by somebody else's issues. And it's definitely not wise of you to allow somebody else who doesn't want to change, who doesn't want what you're selling. They don't want what you're cooking. You cooking beef and they don't eat beef. Stop letting them put you in a position where you are bound up because they don't want to be free. Learn how to let people go. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.